power of power rule. So this is the property we're going to use. Okay, here we have a power of m, power of n, and it is equals to a power of m times n. Why that is the case? Here is an example to explain this. A power of 3 times 2, so it's a power 6. But why that's the case? Because a power 3, power 2 I can express as a power 3, the whole thing squared, so we times it one more time. And then we can apply the first rule here, the index multiplication. Two indexes multiply together, we add the index. So you can see we can get the same answer. Of course, if our power here is higher than 2, it's very tedious of using this formula. So that's why we have this property here. Let's look at some examples. The first example, a power 4 power 3. So it's power of power. That's why we're going to use this rule here. Is equals to a power of, we just multiply the indexes, 4 times 3, so a power of 4 times 3 is 12. Example 2. So if we look at the bracket here, inside the bracket we have more than one terms. So how can we deal with this? We're going to apply the index for each single term. Number term is nothing more than 12 power of 4. So for the indexes terms, we just apply this rule here. So a power of 2 times 4. 12 power of 4, you may use calculator to find the answer, or just leave it whatever it is. So we just leave it 12 power of 4. A power of 2 times 4 is 8. Example 3. If we deal with more than one indexes term, how can we do it? The rule is pretty much the same. We apply for each single term here. For the number term 4, we just say 4 power of 5. And then the index term, we apply this rule here. Power of power, so 2 times 5. B term, again, power of power rule, so 3 times 5. Okay, so just leave the number term like this, 4 power 5. A, 2 times 5 is 10. B, 3 times 5 is 15. Here are some questions. First question here, x power 3 power 6. So power of power. We have x power of 3 times 6. So directly apply this power of power rule. We have x power of 18. Question 2. We have coefficients in front. So the power applied to the number and also the index term. For the number term, we have 2 power of 3 and then times a power of 5 times 3. Apply this rule for the indexes term. So 2 power 3, a power of 5 times 3 is 15. Question 3, we have more than one indexes terms. So principle is the same. We apply the power 3 here for each single term inside the bracket. We have 5 power of 3, k power of 3 times 3, g power of 8 times 3. So leave 5 power 3. Next, k times 3 times 3 is 9. G 8 times 3 is 24.